Hello, hello, hello. He is here and he is beautiful. West Ham have actually made another signing, a signing that's been our number one target the whole summer, and we've managed to bring him in. This is live from the car. I've been out and about. Russ's internet's down, so I'm able to jump on and announce, thankfully, that West Ham have announced the signing of outstanding young Portuguese 21-year-old midfielder Matheus Fernandez from Southampton. We have paid quite a lot of money, and Southampton have done well out of this deal. They absolutely have. A 5-year contract. It's about £38 million with £4 million of add-ons as well. Now, let me see if I know how to do this. Show comment. I'll do this. I'll put it there. I like this new thing. So keep your comments coming in, and I'll try and read through them as much as I can as well. So yeah, he's joined. He's in. You'll see in the show that I did last night saying, do and should we be excited? Well, I'm excited by a new signing, as you should be. I'm disappointed it's taken us so long. And I think this is what I find really interesting about this signing is that we spent why is it working here? We spent this amount of money after being rejected about the week and a half before, and the rejection was around about £32 million. Now it looks like we've paid in total, once you include all the add-ons, £10 million more for the player. But if he is a number one target, then so be it. That's the player we've had to bring in. And this is the sort of player that can transform West Ham's midfield. And we should be excited by this signing. Potter spoke out and said, Matheus is a young player who's made impressive progress in the early part of his career, and we're delighted to have secured this as a signing. He gained valuable experience in the Premier League last year with Southampton, as someone who we feel we really can improve us and fit into what we're trying to build and develop at the club. We believe that that his attributes and strengths will bring a different dimension to the squad. And from speaking to him, I know he can't wait to get started here. He has shown great maturity and character for someone so young, and we look forward to seeing his continued progress and impact at West Ham United. Matheus himself says he's very happy to be here. He's very excited to play for West Ham. I think it's a big step for him. It's a big club, a massive club. The project, the stadium, the city, everything. I want to try and play football, enjoy football, not just run and try to score, but try to play good football. And I think the most important thing is to try and give everything every day. Now, I think he is a player you should have an element of excitement about, because he does offer you that ball-playing midfielder attributes. He gets the ball, he drives forward, he comes back, and he defends. So he does a lot of positive things in the team. Now, there are 6 things I want you to know about him. He was born and raised in the Algarve. This is number 1. He began his career with 𝗙𝗘𝗥𝗡𝗔𝗡𝗦, who were then in the top flight of the Premier Division at the age of 6 in 2010, and spent 6 years at the club's academy. So, yeah, he moved to Lisbon as a schoolboy, and this is where it gets really interesting. He was in their academy at the age of 13 in 2016. He rose through the age groups, being promoted to their B team for the 21-22 season and turning professional in October 2022 at the age of 18. He excelled as a junior, scoring 5 goals, registering 5 assists in 14 UEFA Youth League appearances, and appearing 22 times for Sporting B team in the 3rd tier of League 3 across the 21-22 and 22-23 seasons, captaining the sides on a number of occasions. He debuted, this is number 3, made his debut as a teenager for Sporting Lisbon in October of 2022 in the Premier League, a win over 𝗙𝗘𝗥𝗡𝗦, aged 18 years and 3 months. Appeared 10 times for the club's first team, scoring his first goal in the Allianz Cup win over FERNANDES in November of 2022. He also appeared in the UEFA Champions League group stage tie against Spurs and UEFA Europa League knockout playoff round tie at Midtjylland in Denmark. Number 4, he made a season-long loan to Estoril, playing 35 times and helping the club reach the Allianz Club final. He scored 1 goal, a winner, as well as the club finished safely in mid-table. Number 5, he's capped by Portugal under 18s, under 19s, and under 20 levels. He's earned 16 under 21 caps, including 3 in the UEFA European Under-21 Championship finals in Slovakia. He scored his Under-21 Championship qualifying wins over Belarus and Faroe Islands as Portugal won 9 out of 10 qualifiers, then started against France, Georgia, and Netherlands at the finals tournament. And then point number 6, he starred for Southampton when he joined them in the summer of 2024. He was a bright spot in their season, which ended in relegation. Played 36 times, scored 2 goals, assisted 4, and made numerous tackles, interceptions, and blocks. So he's definitely an exciting prospect, 100%. Right, let me see if I can bring you these comments up on the screen. But I'm excited by this one, whether it means it's game-changing or not. I think bringing in... does that bring it up? Yeah, it does. There you go. Does it mean game-changing? I'm not sure. Listen, I don't know how to... I can't work this. 2 seconds. Right, I heard we're after a goalkeeper from Hull, Magasa, and Boniface. Yeah, well, if you've seen Russ's show this morning, he will talk to you about the latest links. Apparently, West Ham have been offered Boniface, which is really interesting. Magasa and Fernandez, if we get Magasa in over the line, they do change the whole dynamics of our midfield, as long as we do, with all due respect, to the end of Guido Rodriguez and the selection of James Ward-Prowse. But James Ward-Prowse is vice-captain, but... I think Fernandez can come straight into that team, slot straight in, and go. Magasa might just take a bit longer to bed in into this team a bit longer, because obviously he's not got the Premier League experience as well. Now this is really super annoying. Why I can't. So what about Brownhill? Why is nobody picking him up on a free? He had a great season in the Championship, 18 goals, 6 assists. The reason why is apparently rumours are suggesting that he is about to sign for a Saudi Arabian club, and apparently he's been offered tax-free £100,000 a week. That's why Brownhill is probably not on West Ham's radar right now, and that's necessarily not a bad thing, if I'm being brutally honest with you. Where's Magasa? Not sure when that one's going to get announced. I wouldn't be surprised if it was announced today. Give us a clue at what we are trying to build from David. It's interesting because Graham Potter has obviously said we're trying to build something here at the club. I'm not sure myself what he is trying to build, because I've not seen anything yet that excites me, apart from maybe the first half against Sunderland. I do think that these signings would have changed things if they came in a lot earlier in the summer. I really, really do. A lot of people have said West Ham are only a few midfielders away and maybe a couple of other signings away, 4 players away from having quite a decent squad on paper, but we needed the legs in the midfield. Well, Fernandez offers us the legs. He's not, and please, you have to remember, he's not just a full-blown attacking midfielder. He can play as an 8 and he can play as a 6, and he can actually play as a 10. He can contribute to goals, but he likes and has no issues at all in tracking back and getting that ball and winning that ball back. I think he had over 40 interceptions last year from a player of his position, so you should be quite excited about that as well. Is this Gatesy? Gatesy's in the house here. I'm trying to bring this comment up, Gatesy. I haven't used this on my phone for such a long time. I'm not driving. I am not driving, just for clarity. And yeah, I am not driving. Don't worry, I'm parked up. Let me see where the next comments are coming from. There you go. West Ham are massive. Gatesy's in the house. Good to see you, my friend. Hope you are well. I am, and it'd be good to see you back on. We'll get you back on soon enough, mate. Let us know when you're free, and we'll get cracking again. Disappointed it took so long to get him. So glad we never paid 60 million for him. Hopefully 40 million is about right. 5-year contract is good. Also, let's hope we get at least 2, maybe 3 more in before the window shuts. Yeah, absolutely. Disappointed it took longer. That's where this will go, and this is where this will probably stay. I'm excited by the player. I'm excited by the prospect of what he can offer to West Ham. I do think he'll be a good player, and I do think he helps West Ham. Does that mean I'm overly excited by this signing? Well, I am overly excited by the signing. I just wish it came earlier. I wish he's had the integration. I wish he'd been with the squad a lot earlier. And I wish that we had maybe brought in these players. And this is what I don't understand with the whole West Ham setup. Why did we wait so long to do these deals? 1 week later, we're offering over £10 million more than what the original deal was. So it shows you that we were way off. And maybe sometimes you just need to go in and get the deal done. I understand an element of negotiation, but you need to go and get the deal done. That's the the concern for me half the time. Let me just jump into this one. I'm not driving, don't worry, everyone. All these facts mean nothing as he'll be behind JWP and Rodriguez. I'm really hoping that Fernandez walks into this team. I think he does. Now, the key part for me moving forward will be ensuring that we keep Paquetá, because having a Fernandez, and if we do bring in a Magasa, then I think having Paquetá alongside those players offers us that dynamic, and that gives Paquetá once and for all the pure and utter freedom to be as creative as he needs to be, to take Paquetá's defensive attributes away and allow him the freedom that he needs. That's where we should be quite excited about this signing. Again, I'll reiterate, if you're just joining me, that I do think we should have signed him a lot earlier. Then yes. And the answer to the question is he should be available for the weekend. I think we've signed him in enough time. I believe, and people can correct me if I'm wrong, you have to sign him before midday and register him before midday. Now, I would believe the signing was done last night. I believe he's probably been registered last night, and West Ham have announced it this morning. That's what I think. I don't think that's all taken place yesterday, so he should be available for the weekend. There you go, Mark has just answered my question. Before 12 p.m. today. See if I can get through to the next comments. I'm hoping that, oh, you go, I'm not even read this. I'm hoping the two new guys will link with Paquetá. I hope this rubbish links with Spurs are garbage. I do as well. You're hearing the rumours saying that West Ham haven't had an offer of £60 million and would be open to an offer of £60 million for Paquetá. But we should not be doing a deal with Spurs anymore. Like, that would send me well over the edge, especially after selling him Kudus as well. Agreed. Paquetá will blossom with more forward-thinking, positive players. 100 million gazillion %, mate. 100 million gazillion %. Right, there you go. Matheus Fernandez is a West Ham player. I expect Magasa to follow. I also expect a few more other signings to come in the door at West Ham. Be excited. It's tough to be excited, but be excited by the signing. Let's just think of the signing in itself and think about what this player could bring and what transformational things could happen in the middle of the park if he hits the ground running. Which I hope he will, and fingers crossed he will. Anyway, hit the subscribe button, hit the thumbs up, please leave a comment, join us later on, we'll have plenty more content coming your way. Take it easy and come on, you irons.